We're talking with Umi Garrett, who certainly is a prodigy on the piano, and of course we are so fortunate to have Umi here in Punta Gorda for our concert, our final concert of the season here. Hi Umi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful. You know, I was watching you at rehearsal. You're 10 years old now, right?
Yes.
Yes, I want to talk to you about going to school and how many hours you practice and things like that, but I was watching you on the piano and your hands just flew over the keys and your arms, you're so graceful. When did you start thinking you might like to play the piano?
I started playing the piano when I was 4.5.
4.5?
Yes, I started with my teacher. I started learning with my teacher when I was 7.
Uh-huh. When did you think, when you were 4.5, what made you think you might like to take up music, whether it was a piano or any other instrument?
Well, my preschool teacher, she started a piano studio.
Uh-huh.
And all my other friends were starting piano, so I felt so left out of like the fun.
Yeah.
So then I asked my mom if I can start, and she said yes. So I started, and then I started to really love the piano. And so I started switching my teacher, and then I finally got to my really, I love her, and she's like the best teacher ever. Yes.
Well, that's good. You seem to be the best 10-year-old pianist that I have ever heard also, and probably 10 years has nothing to do with it. You might even say 18 or 20. But you've won quite a bit of competition now. You've just come back from somewhere, was it New York, where you won the Chopin contests?
Well, it was in Hartford, Connecticut, and it was Chopin International Competition, and I won Grand Prix in category A. It was up to 12-year-olds.
Wow. Now, you're going to play Mozart here in town, right?
Yes.
That's the 23rd Piano Concerto?
Yes.
That's pretty easy for you to do now?
Well, that was my first concerto I learned.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's not a real easy one to play, I'm told.
Well, it's easy for me now that I've played this piece for a long time with other orchestras and symphonies.
Yes, indeed. Well, how did you feel when you won the Chopin competition in Connecticut? I'll bet that was a thrill for you.
Yes, it was very amazing to see other pianists and to see them play Chopin, and yes, and
yeah.
So I was very nervous if I was able to if I was able to win, and but I was really confident that I did very well.
Yes, you know, for a 10-year-old, you speak almost as well as you play the piano. It's amazing.
Really, thank you.
I want to come back and talk with you in our next little talk here about school and where you go to school and how you handle your schooling, okay?
Okay.
We're coming back now with Umi Garrett, whom is a fantastic prodigy and just so wonderful on the piano, a prodigy on the piano. But you have schooling that you have to do too. Where do you go to school?
I go to Sachs Middle School.
And where is that? In Boston, around the Boston area?
It is in New Canaan, Connecticut.
Oh, okay. And, well, when you have so many hours that you have to practice at the piano, how do you happen to manage your schoolwork, especially when you're on the road somewhere?
Well, I am tutoring for March and April, and because I have so many concerts, and it is going to be hard because I have to practice, and I have to play concerts, and I have to go places like now I am in Florida. So we decided to tutor, and then I am going to go back to school in May.
Oh, okay. So is your tutor from your school also? So
Yes.
you follow the same curriculum that you would there at school, huh?
Yes.
And then whenever you're not on the road, you're back with your student friends and that in school. Well, that sounds like a rather bunch of work for you. How many hours a day would you say you practice? Now, you say you're playing a lot of different concerts.
Well, it all depends, but I would normally I would practice around 1 to 3 hours, but before concerts, I would do 3 to 6 hours.
3 to 6 hours. Now, you play different music at different concerts. You're not always playing the Mozart piano concerto, right? You did Chopin when you won that competition. And when you pick up a new piece, how long does it take you to get it really under control?
Well, It actually really depends of how difficult the piece is and all that, but I would probably be able to memorize it if I work on it constantly, week or two, or maybe a little less.
Really? And you have the entire Mozart piano concerto memorized now, right?
Yes.
You know, Maestro Wada tells me that that's not the easiest thing to play, and so that's going to be really great. We look forward to your performance here in Punta Gorda.
Thank you.
And I know it's a sold-out crowd, that you sold out the place, and they're just waiting to see and hear you. And I'm going to guarantee you, when they see you and hear you, they are going to be absolutely amazed.
Thank you.
Umi, you're a sweetheart, and you're great to talk with, and I wish you the very, very best, and I'm looking forward to hearing your performance here in Punta Gorda. Thanks for talking with us today.
Thank you.